In the top stories, Brantley reaffirms promise for 5% increase for NEVA civil servants. Director of Public Prosecutions discontinues Larry Vaughan case. And the Prime Minister calls for greater international support for small island developing states. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Mosoka, 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 Mosoka.
I saw the promotion online for the AKT bikes, went down to courts, and I met Sheena, who was my representative. He gave me his advice on all the bikes available, and I made the best decision with getting my GT 180. I was very surprised at the way it rode because the price was very low for the bike and it's very quick for its size, very low on gas. I often find myself forgetting to top it off at the gas station. My name is Atala and I live to ride my AKT.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. Premier Honorable Mark Brantley has assured that public servants and government pensioners on NEVIS will be paid the 5% increase in January 2023 as promised. During Premier Brantley's monthly press conference held on Thursday, a local journalist questioned if the 5% increase would still be paid in light of the NEVIS Island administration paying a $2,000 honorarium to frontline workers and other individuals and a double salary bonus to public servants and pensioners in November. The Premier said the government will honor its promise.
The 5% salary to civil servants that will be done on January 1, 2023, as has been committed, with a further 5% on January 1, 2024, as has been committed. So there's no issue or debate there. The issue of double salary and honorarium and all of that is an entirely separate issue. These were salary increases that were announced. If you recall, when St. Kitts, the former Prime Minister, announced a 10% retroactive, we could not afford it in NEVIS. And I didn't shy away from that. I came and I said to the public this was the position. And to manage it in terms of our cash flow, our technocrats advised that we could do 15% but spread over 3 years. And that is what we have done. So our civil servants and the NEVIS will have got a 5% this year, retroactive to January. They will get a 5% in January morning, as we say colloquially, and a further 5% in January morning 2024. So there's no doubt about that, and we will budget for that in our budgetary discussions.
Premier Brantley said the double salary bonus for 2022 will be paid on November 22nd, while the honorarium for frontline workers will be paid on or before November 30th. The acting director of Public Prosecutions, Greatest Gordon Hazel, has announced that the court will discontinue the case against Larry Vaughan. A press release from the DPP's office said, quote, a letter was sent to the former Director of Public Prosecutions, Mr. Valston Graham, by Mr. Vaughan's attorney, requesting that the matter be reviewed. I am aware that it was the intention of the then Director to discontinue the matter, end quote. The release said administrative changes and other matters delayed the discontinuance and, quote, on a personal review of Mr. Vaughan's matter, I have concluded that the matter should be discontinued. No social media post has any bearing on my discontinuance, end quote. In 2018, Vaughan was initially charged with trespassing, battery on police, resisting arrest and obstruction. According to reports, sometime after midday on August 14, 2018, Vaughan was asked to leave the customs premises by the Comptroller of Customs several times and, quote, after failing to do so, the assistance of the police was requested, end quote. The police said when they arrived, they also asked Mr. Vaughan to leave the premises. When he failed to follow the instructions, he was arrested for trespassing and taken into police custody. However, while carrying out the arrest, Mr. Vaughan obstructed the officer in the execution of her duties. As a small island developing state, St. Kitts and Nevis faces the brunt of the effects associated with climate change. Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, on Tuesday called for greater support for ZIZ in the fight against climate change. At the 77th session of the UN General Assembly, Prime Minister Drew called for a resolute recommitment to multilateral cooperation on issues related to climate change. Further, Prime Minister Drew reiterated that the Multidimensional Vulnerability Index should be used as the standard in accessing the true position of nation-states. According to the Center for Strategic and International Studies, the Multidimensional Vulnerability Index seeks to increase eligibility for small island developing states to receive greater financing to address their unique vulnerabilities, namely their proximity and reliance to the ocean and climate change. The 2022-2023 cruise season will see 13 ships making their maiden voyage to St. Kitts, which tourism authorities say is a sign of growing confidence in the destination's tourism product. During the Prime Minister's press conference this week, Minister of Tourism, Honorable Masha Henderson, said that this is the result of the efforts of the Ministry of Tourism and the St. Kitts Tourism Authority.
It shows that we're working. When we take our trips, we can sit here and expect business to come to us. So it is absolutely necessary for us to go out there and find the business. We can sit in our small corner of this world and expect business to come to us.
To date, 4 cruise vessels have made their inaugural calls. They are Seabourn Venture, Carnival Spirit, Voyager of the Seas, and Ocean Explorer. On November 24th, the world's largest cruise ship, the Wonder of the Seas, is expected to call on St. Kitts. The minister also revealed that St. Kitts received yet another award for its diversified tourism experience.
And we've been awarded the best hiking destination by the Caribbean Journal Caribbean Travel's Choice Award. And so we're working. We are promoting the destination. We continue at the ministry and at the authority, the hardworking staff. We continue to promote our destination so that we can get back to pre-pandemic figures.
She said tourism authorities are working to find innovative ways to enrich the authentic tourism experience in St. Kitts, encouraging visitors to venture deeper. After the break, Diabetes Month screening held in the Square and the Global Entrepreneurship Week of activities wraps up. Stay with us.
Starts the moment you bundle your Flow internet with your Flow mobile, because when you do, you get a free laptop. Plus, you get 100 megabits per second internet speed, 20 gigabytes of data, 4,000 local minutes, and unlimited WhatsApp and YouTube.
All the way home to Flow.
Here are your Hartford Value Mart IG Value Club Blue Tag specials.
Running November 17th to the 30th.
Nestle Splash flavored water, just $7.99. Bird's Eye Steam fresh vegetables, $5.99. Culinary Circle pizzas, $29.99. Shoppers Value ice cream, just $35.99. Essential everyday napkins, $12.49. IGA and Essential Everyday Salad Dressings, $9.49. And now our very low weekly
Value deals. Kellogg's Cornflakes, $19.99. Essential Everyday Canned Vegetables, $3.99. Colgate Toothpaste, $9.99. IG and Essential Everyday Cream Cheese, $6.49. Essential Everyday Ketchup, $4.99. Kraft Real Mayonnaise, $18.99. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
sea listo y haga sus compras aquí a Value Mart.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your national bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. The St. Kitts Diabetes Association continued its World Diabetes Day week of activities with a public screening at the Independence Square on Friday. The event sought to offer free health checks to persons so that they could be certain of their health status as it relates to diabetes. Members of the public took advantage of the opportunity to have the free blood pressure, blood sugar, and other checks done. According to Public Relations Officer Dr. Reginald O'Loughlin, employees of the Chronic Disease Unit at the Ministry of Health were also on hand to assist with the day's activities. The Diabetes Association's public health screening began at 8 a.m. and wrapped up at midday. The association's week of activities continues on Saturday with its 8th annual walk, which is sponsored by the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank. The walk will begin at the War Memorial along the Bay Road to the ACCB roundabout and back to the War Memorial. Participants are asked to wear blue. The Ministry of Small Business and Entrepreneurship wrapped up its week of activities for Global Entrepreneurship Week with a business expo at the Independence Square on Friday. The expo gave small businesses the opportunity to showcase their products from 12 to 7 p.m. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Small Business and Entrepreneurship, Delreen Taylor, spoke with ZIZ about what took place at the expo.
As a part of Global Entrepreneur Week, we have a business expo here in the square where small businesses get a chance to showcase what they have to offer. We have products ranging from hair products, skin care, candles, a wide range of products that small businesses have to offer to the public, and it's exciting. It's a lot of businesses here. We're getting a lot of feedback from the public that's coming through to support our small businesses, and it's just an exciting day here today in the square.
Ms. Taylor said there were no challenges in gathering participants as entrepreneurs were willing to be part of the expo.
Actually, it was not, because we have a SBDC family where much of these entrepreneurs are a part of our group, and we just sent the message out there and we got a lot of businesses that was willing to be a part of this experience.
Global Entrepreneurship Week also featured site visits to young entrepreneurs, a press conference by Minister of Small Business and Entrepreneurship, Honorable Samuel Duggins, and the cannabis panel discussion. On Friday morning, the students of the Beach Island Primary School took to the streets of Bastille with a reading match. Principal Jamila Bristol Brown said the match was part of the school's reading week and gave the children the opportunity to showcase the different categories of words they've been learning.
We have done this match, vocabulary parade, where the students of the school are displaying the words that they would have learned throughout the term. Kindergarten, the infants, they are displaying sight words. Grade 3, they are displaying words from social studies. Grade 4, they are displaying words from science and technology. Grade 5, they are displaying words from language arts. And grade 6, they are displaying words from health and wellness. And so this afternoon, this morning, we are parading through the streets of Bastille to showcase what we are doing at the Beach Island.
The Beach Island Primary School's Reading Week was held under the theme Love for Learning. As part of its Open Day 2022, the Vision and Purpose Academic Institute invited the general public to learn more about the operations of the institute and how they can benefit in the field of academia. The Vision and Purpose Academic Institute Open Day was held virtually, where the organization used all media houses and social media platforms platforms. The Institute is a non-profit organization in partnership with the Ministry of Education and other entities geared to the academic advancement of the citizens of the Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis. The Institute currently offers 6 subjects: Maths, English, Accounting, Business Studies, Office Administration, and EDPM at the CSEC level. Each course is taught by experienced tutors in a combination of physical and online classes. According to a statement, since its inception in 2018, the Institute has made several donations and offered scholarships annually to financially challenged students. Coming up in regional news, Privy Council blanks